It's -2 right now. Today's survival skill is going to be testing out these survival blankets. I've tested them before, but only in like 30-degree weather. It is currently -2. I'm only in this, so I actually really want to bundle up. The point of these is to reflect your body heat. It is -2, so I'm going to be taking this in and out. I won't be able to have this on a tripod or anything because my phone will freeze in these extremes. It's snowing just a tiny bit, but I have two brands here. I have one Titan and one Don't Die in the Woods. I really like both, so let's see how they do. So within a few minutes of putting this on, I can definitely feel it start working. I can feel the reflection of my body heat. My hands are pretty cold, and when I got them in here, I have one hand still. I'm trying to keep the body heat in with the phone out still. But with the, I mean, it's pretty long too. Like this is a really long one, and it's reflecting the body heat good. This will definitely keep me survived. Is it going to help me thrive? Maybe not. Even just like swaying a little bit back and forth, not super heavy exercise, but something, right? To just kind of keep that body heat up a little bit. I'm going to get back in fully, as you can see. This does nothing, right? Open up. You got to have it wrapped around you, wrapping around your head and everything. I had it on my head and then I took it off. Here, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Let's get in like a whole little, let's make it like a little, let's make it a little enclosure. So really what you want is you want to kind of get it as close to your body as possible. If you do have to make a little tent or tarp out of it like this, it'll help a lot, okay? You want to interrupt your rooster. You really want to make it like as tight and close to where your body heat is not escaping. Oh, fell in the snow. That doesn't help either. Especially here in the snow. If we're talking about snow, we're talking about needing some sort of layer, like cut down a bunch of pine needles and get those down, things like that. We're talking about survival scenarios, okay? But the best way to use the bivy is you have two. One, so you can make a little tarp like this to where it continues to reflect your heat, and one where you have wrapped around you. And this will be nice because it'll keep the wind off of you. And right now it is a little bit windy, so keep that wind off of you, reflect that heat back at you. One thing to keep in mind about these Mylar bivvies is that if it's too much heat, it will start to condensate. So you don't want to completely close yourself off. You do want like a tiny bit of, like a little tiny hole or something for a little bit of ventilation. I'm actually already seeing my glasses fog up a little because it's got to be a little warm in here because I'm so close to here. That's awesome. I think you can see it. Look at that. The cold and the warm. So that's a good sign. But these are great. These are really good. I always recommend at least having two. Let's go ahead and go test that Titan. Oh my gosh, I can tell a significant difference coming out of there. Like it was a little chilly in there, but I'm like, oh, it's a significant difference coming out of that Mylar blanket. Oh. He's just an attention grabber. This is smaller, much smaller than the other one, a lot thinner, but this does come in a pack of 4. So you already have a pack of 4 for multiple uses. This one is a lot smaller. It's not as, whoa. Again, it's not as oh, my hands are very, very cold. I'm warming up in here while I hold one and I gotta switch. It's -2, no gloves, it's cold. Oh, I'm warming them up. But it is a Mylar blanket, and so I put it on. It is immediate, like I'm feeling the reflection of the body heat already. So it's doing its job. Let me get warmed up a little. These are definitely smaller. This is louder. The Don't Die in the Woods emergency blankets are louder, thinner, and smaller. So that's kind of a negative in my book. This one does not create a very good shelter. There's a big gap behind me, whereas the other one, it wasn't. Even if I'm using, rope and stuff like that, it's not creating such a big shelter as the other one. So I really have to duck down a lot, but it's not creating as good a heat. Now it's definitely warming my hands though. I'm putting my hands under my armpits, all these things. Really, you want to keep a couple of these around. I highly recommend these Mylar blanket bivvies. But they're not all created equal. You know, the thinner ones, they are louder, they're thinner, they could tear much easier. I've had all brands, all kinds, and honestly, the Titan is my favorite. This Don't Die in the Woods is nice because it comes in a 4-pack in that one little zipper bag, but the Titan is just, it's superior because it's bigger. It has, you know, gives you more area to warm yourself. You can make a shelter much easier. You can cover your body more. It's quieter. It's thicker. I really, you know, all these years I've been doing this, I can tell you that all that stuff does make a difference. And then, you know, here I am. You know, as you can see, my glasses are fogging because I am definitely, you know, surviving here. And that's what these bivvies are for. They help you to survive and get through you know, a night or a day or whatever the case may be, in case you hear yourself getting stuck or, you know, whatever happens. These bivvies can be life-saving. Put them in your car. I'm going to put links down below in the description where you can go check them out, but definitely get them. Even in -2, I feel a significant difference. So highly recommend these. Everywhere. Car, home, bug out bags, everyday carry, just everywhere. All right, I'll put some links down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by rain today. Bye-bye.